Women who always get hurt usually ignore these three things. You know what's heartbreaking? Some women don't keep getting hurt because they are weak. They keep getting hurt because they keep seeing the good in people who repeatedly show them the bad. They love deeply, they forgive deeply, they hope deeply, and after a while, they stop listening to the warning signs because they want the relationship to work so badly. But sometimes the pain you keep repeating is connected to the things you keep ignoring. Sign 1. You ignore inconsistency because you focus on potential. One thing many women ignore is inconsistency. Not because they don't notice it, but because they become emotionally attached to someone's potential. You tell yourself, maybe he is just stressed. Maybe things will improve. Maybe he really doesn't care deep down. And because there are moments where he doesn't show love, you hold on to those moments tightly. You replay the sweet conversations, the affectionate days, the promises. Meanwhile, the inconsistency keep hurting you quietly. Some days he makes you feel deeply loved. Other days you feel emotionally invisible. And instead of asking, why does love feel unstable? You start questioning yourself instead. But listen carefully. Consistency tells you more about someone's intention than temporary emotional moment ever will. Anyone can show love occasionally. The real question is, can they show up consistently? Point number 2. You keep excusing things that actually hurt you. Another thing women ignore is their own emotional pain. Sometimes you know something is hurting you, but you minimize it because you don't want conflict. Maybe certain jokes hurt your feelings. Maybe the emotional neglect hurts. Maybe you feel lonely in the relationship. But instead of fully acknowledging your pain, you tell yourself, it's not that serious. Let me not complain too much. Nobody is perfect. And slowly, you become someone who tolerates things that damage your peace. The dangerous part is this. Every time you ignore your own emotional needs, you teach people that your pain is easy to overlook. And after a while, you stop trusting your own feelings. You become emotionally confused. You start wondering if you are too sensitive for wanting respect, reassurance, effort, or emotional care. But wanting emotional safety is not weakness, it's normal. Point number 3. You ignore the fact that you are always the one trying harder. This one hurts deeply. Oh yes, it hurts. Because many women stay in a relationship where they are carrying the emotional weight alone. You are the one checking in, the one fixing problems, the one trying to communicate, the one trying to reconnect after distance. And over time, the relationship starts surviving mostly because of your effort. But love becomes exhausting when only one person is fighting to keep the connection alive. Some women become so used to forgiving that they mistake emotional exhaustion for love. You start believing, if I just love harder, maybe things will change. But the real relationship cannot survive long term on one personal emotional labor. And one of these saddest things is watching a woman pour endless love into people who only give effort when they fear her pulling away. Point number 4. The real reasons many women keep getting hurt. Listen here carefully. The truth is, many women who keep getting hurt are not lacking love. They are lacking boundaries. They keep abandoning their intuition to keep relationships alive. They keep ignoring patterns because they are emotionally attached to hope. Hope that the person will change. Hope that things will fully become consistent. Hope that love will eventually feel safe. But healing starts when you stop ignoring what keeps hurting you. Healing starts when you stop making excuses for repeated pain. And healing starts when you finally believe this. I love, or love should not consistently leave you emotionally drained, anxious, confused, or lonely. If you keep getting hurt, don't just ask yourself, why does this keep happening to me? Also ask, what have I been ignoring? Because sometimes your heart keeps breaking in the same place, not because you are hard to love, but because you keep giving chances to things that already shown you they were hurting you. And you deserve a love that feels safe consistently, not only occasionally.